Alright everyone, welcome back. It's been a while. Sorry I didn't post for a bit there. Ran into a couple of family issues, but we're back and ready to go. I'm thinking going to continue to expand on my little lake house here. I absolutely love this thing, but you know, I think definitely got some ideas of how I want to continue doing this. I'm gonna build a little pathway up here, and then what we're going to do is just flatten out a little area up here. I'm gonna show you guys how to cultivate. So, very first thing to do, same thing when starting out a building, just go ahead and flatten out the area, work with the flattest surface that you possibly can. Now that I'm looking at this and with how uneven it is, let's see if we can get everything a little more evened out here. And we'll bring this back as far as we can go. Are they blue? Yeah. Okay, we did it, except for that one. Still blue. And then on this row, just because I'm trying to use these as like spacers, so we're gonna go ahead and just keep these ones nice and evenly spaced. know? We need the ground to come up a little bit. I don't like how... Yeah, there we go. Still a little patch of grass area right there. Alright, this is looking good. Build a couple more. Build our posts. Alright. So now we need a cultivator. And I just so happen to find one laying on the ground conveniently. Need to try and be careful here. I really want it to look good. Need to make sure I don't go, you know, past the fence line here. Alright, right, so this is the general idea for a nice garden, right? So you cultivate the ground, create your barriers. This way you kind of know where everything goes, and the way that things can be planted, right? So you can plant like turnips, carrots, the barley, flax, and then these are just trees. Right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go find some turnips, carrots, and barley, and flax. Well, what do you know, you guys? I was able to find everything in a matter of 20 seconds. Nice and easy. See how easy this game is, you guys? Alright, so moving on, what we need to do is plant these seeds, and then plant, yeah, basically plant these seeds, those carrot seeds, the barley, and then the flax. So general rule of thumb is the spacing on everything can be 1 foot by 1 foot. So the whole reasoning for creating all of this is to help kind of guide you, I guess, right? So we want to plant something right in the dead center of this guy and that guy. Make sense, right? And then do the same thing over here, and then use this as a guide, and then check to make sure that when you hover over them that they state that these are healthy. So basically what the game allows is you can have about 1 square in between them. So these could be just a little bit tighter, you know, but to make sure that we don't really run into any issues, it's pretty easy just to use these as spacers. So then the next set is going to be, right, I mean, you could just space them out and do another one like midpoint here. Obviously you can see like that's a lot of gaps in there. So, I mean, if you want, you could lay one of these down, and then this will give you a pretty good line, and you could almost just, right, just to show you guys, I'm going to lay down an entire line, I guess, of these 1x1 squares, just to show you guys how tight you can really build these things, or plant everything, I should say, right? So now this one's not healthy because I went ahead and planted this guy. That one is still healthy, but we're going to go ahead and plant one right there, right? Because that's in between those two, in between these two. There's another one. In between these two, another one, and just keep doing this until you get down to the end. So let's just go back and check on these, right? Healthy, 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 and healthy. What we'll do is then we'll come back and we'll just line these up on the other side. Right, so healthy, that one's good. Get in between these guys. There we go. Trying to stay. So if these are not healthy and they're not in a good location, they turn pretty quickly. So you'll know instantly, not instantly, but you'll know pretty quickly. And then see, even after removing it, it almost like instantly turns healthy again. So, and now we can just line these guys up and just go down the line again. Obviously, we've got a pretty big space in between these guys too, so we might even, we're going to test it, but I think we can even get a row in between these guys. Those are awfully close together. No, still says they're good. So, just run down the line here. Looks like they're all healthy. So, we'll go ahead and just plant one here. We'll see. Nope. Look at that. I'm gonna go straight down the line here. And it looks like we are still healthy everywhere, you guys. Boom. Look at that. Easy peasy. Alright, so, you know, just rinse and repeat, you guys. And the nice thing now is we've got this line from our previous garden to go off of. So we're just gonna go down the line here. Oopsies. Went a little cockeyed there. Yeah. It still counts. We'll go ahead and get these like straightened out though, right? I'm not trying to plant a shitty looking garden. Pretty sure I didn't see any unhealthy there, except for the odd lines that we made, right? So, plant one in the middle, plant one there. As you guys can see, I'm not exactly the biggest perfectionist. I mean, obviously I want to be I want it to look good, but I'm not like gonna lose any sleep over these things being off just a tiny bit. As long as they're all healthy, like that's what matters in my book. So we'll just run down the line here. All healthy, healthy. These guys are all healthy. Look at that. Alrighty, you guys, that's what we have for today's video. Don't need to make it any longer than it needs to be, but be sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Appreciate it. And be sure to follow us for more Valheim tips and tricks in the near future. Cheers.